Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to talk about parietal bone. And here at the side you can see the diagrammatic representation of skull showing the parietal bone at the top. So let's start our topic with introduction. Parietal bones are two large curved quadrilateral bones located on each side of skull. They form the upper sides and roof of cranium and play a crucial role in safeguarding the brain and shaping the head. Symmetrical in structure and paired in form, these bones contribute significantly to cranial vault. Now let's talk about location of parietal bone. The parietal bone are situated between the frontal and occipital bone on either side of skull. Each bone consists of both external and internal surface forming the lateral walls and roof of the cranial cavity. Now let's talk about key features of parietal bone. Key structure features include parietal eminence, that is the rounded prominence near the center of the bone marking the point of initial ossification. Then it has temporal line, that is a curved ridge on the external surface serving the attachment site for temporalis muscle and fascia. Then it has groove for meningeal vessels that are found on the internal surface, and these groove carries branches of middle meningeal artery. And then it has sulcus for superior sagittal sinus, that is a shallow midline groove that contribute to the venous drainage from the brain. Now let's talk about borders and articulations of parietal bone. Each parietal bone has four borders and four important sutures with neighboring bones. And these are sagittal suture, that is articulation with the opposite parietal bone at the sagittal suture. Then it has frontal border that connects with the frontal bone at the coronal suture, occipital border that joins the occipital bone at the lambdoid suture, and it has temporal border that meets the temporal bone and sphenoid bone at squamosal suture. Now let's talk about ossification and development of parietal bone. Parietal bone develop through intramembranous ossification beginning around the 8th week of fetal development. Ossification centers appear at the parietal eminence and expand outward. By birth, the bones are separated by soft fibrous joint called fontanalis, particularly the anterior fontanelle, and these sutures gradually close during early childhood. Now let's talk about functional significance of parietal bone. The first significance is protection, as these bones provide structural support and protection to the superior and lateral regions of brain. Second significance is attachment, as it serves as attachment surface for muscles and cranial fascia. The third significance is growth, as it allows for expansion of cranial cavity during brain development in infancy and early childhood. Now let's talk about clinical significance of parietal bone. The first is cranial fracture. The parietal bones are commonly involved in head trauma. A linear fracture across the parietal region is often detected in radiographic imaging following injury. The next clinical significance is suture abnormalities. Conditions like craniosynostosis may involve premature fusion of sagittal suture, leading to abnormally shaped head. The third clinical significance is surgical landmark, as the parietal eminence and suture serve as important landmark in neurosurgical procedures. Now let's talk about conclusion of this lecture video. Parietal bone are essential elements of cranial anatomy. Their pair structures, strategic location, and protective role make them indispensable to integrity of skull. Understanding their anatomy and developmental timeline is crucial in both clinical and academic settings. And this was all about parietal bone. Hopefully you liked the video. If you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching.